Around a little, wiggle around a little bit. All right. And we're going to come into a nice standing mountain pose. Figure out where everything is right now without looking, just kind of even things out in your body. You know where you want everything for mountain pose. Nice grounded feet, shoulders over hips, hips over ankles, ears over shoulders, and palms facing forward. And just let the breath smooth out. And starting to feel that breath just really going all the way through the body, opening up all the little energy centers. Open up with breath. And let's add some arms here. So we're going to keep the feet grounded as we inhale. Palms touch, exhale, hands to heart center. So just move through this. And the next time your hands are at heart center, just hold here. And take a moment to set an intention for your practice today. And then let's shake things out. Shake out the legs, and we're going to start to move. So we're going to move through our Drew energy block clearing set. So the feet are slightly wider than hip width distance apart, and we're going to step forward with the right foot, arms up, back with the right foot, arms down. Forward and back. And it's 3 and 2 and come back and move on the left, forward and back. So let your arms go as high as they want. Yeah, really waking things up. And 3 and 2. Good, and come back to center. So we're going to have the feet slightly wider than hip width distance apart. The knees and hips are soft. They can move. Arms are out. Elbows bend. Cats and cows. Round and open. Round forward and open. All right, let's slow this down a little bit here. Round forward and hold. And then slowly open, arching without throwing the head back. And we'll do that nice and slow 2 more times. Really feeling into this. time you're forward, just hold here, press your palms toward each other, lift your fingertips up toward the sky, and let your hands float down. Shake things out so the feet are still wider than hip width distance, maybe even a little wider than they just were. The knees and hips are soft as we open up the body, tilting side to side. Left hand by the left leg, right arm gently up and tilt and switch. Opening up the side body here. And now we're going to slow this down. So the next time you come over to the right, you'll be even. Now bring your left hand down. Take your right arm up and notice as you come across the rib, your right rib coming away from your right hip. Okay, notice that happening. And then extend that right arm as much as comfortable for you. Okay, think about not bringing the right shoulder toward the right ear, but extending the rib away from the hip. And then come back and we start to move, opening up the left side, moving to the right and extending that arm. And then come back. We'll do that one more time on each side. So we are tilting to the left, noticing the separation between the rib and the right hip. And then what happens is we extend the arm and then come back and bringing it over, 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 extend. And bring it back. All right, could you feel that? Let's go ahead and shake out the legs a little bit, moving into twist. So the hands are going to start on the thighs, and we go right arm up, behind, and back to the front, and then left arm. Okay, the next time you go back and to the right, stay here. Inhale, both arms are down. Exhale, and twist from the torso. Try not to involve your hips here, and turn your gaze toward your right shoulder. And then as you exhale, turn your gaze to the left. And on your next exhale, turn your gaze back to the right. Now draw that right arm up and back to your thigh. Okay, we're going up and to the left, staying here. Inhale, deepen that twist a little bit as you turn your gaze towards your left shoulder. And then exhaling, turn your gaze to the right. And on another exhale, turn your gaze back to the left, draw the left arm up and to the thighs, and shake it out. All right, everybody have a chair they can put their hands on right now? Okay, so let's grab a chair. If not, you can put your hands on a table. Yep, and we're gonna have two hands on the high part, so the back of the chair or the table, or even a wall, and step back to a long spine. Yes, okay. Inhale and exhale. We'll be using this again later for the half moon, but right now I just want to demonstrate how this can really be a nice, delicious stretch for the spine. Let's bend one knee and then the other. The hips are over the ankles. We're just bending the knees. and then come back to center and walk a little closer to your wall or your chair. Bring your hands to your hips and stand straight up. Shake it out. And that you could consider a down dog with you, standing. And imagine if you did that several times a day as you just walked around through your day, right? You could just extend through the spine and make your spine very happy. Let's come to the top of the mat here. Find mountain pose. And since we just did the energy block clearing sequence, let's go ahead and breathe. Figure out how the energy is moving now. Really nice and aligned here with all four corners of the feet. And breathing back into your intention, inhale, float the arms up. Press the palms together to seal it and bring it to your heart. We inhale, palms up. And exhale, forward fold. Let's keep the spine straight, not worry about if the legs bend, the knees bend, the hips bend. And then bring your hands to your thighs, shine your heart forward. Inhale, sink things down, and step back now to downward facing dog. All right. As always, down dog could be done on a chair or a wall. And let's go ahead and bend one knee and then the other. And press one heel down and hold. Yeah. Press the other heel down and hold. Press two hands down and hold. Bring your knees down and sit off to the side. You'll just find seated mountain pose here as a transition for a moment. The feet are flexed. The spine is long, and let's make sure that spine is super long. Inhale, float the arms up. And as you exhale, continue pressing the crown of your head toward the sky. The spine continues to lengthen as the fingertips touch down. Good, and let's shake this out. We're going to do dead bug series for our core this morning. So let's go ahead and bend the knees. Settle the spine on the mat. Inhale and exhale. So this is going to be our starting position. Remember, when you extend your leg, the heel should be staying 2 or 3 inches off the mat, okay? We don't want the heel touch down and then we lose all, all sensation and all work. Okay, so let's have the hands by the side, both feet to the mat. This is our starting position. And extend your right leg, left arm comes up and back. And then the right foot comes back to the mat. Extend your left leg, right arm comes up and back. And the right arm comes back down as the left foot comes in. One more time. Right leg, left arm, and in. Left leg, right arm, and in. All right, that's a starting position. Now you can try it with 2 knees up and 2 arms up. Here we go. Right leg, left arm, and in. Left leg, right arm, and in. And if this isn't working for you, go back to the first thing that we did with the feet down. Right and left, and right and left. We're still aiming to get that heel 2 inches off the mat. Dead bug here. One more right. One more left. And hug it in, hug the knees in, rock the spine side to side. Okay, inhale and exhale. All right, let's try a straight leg version. If you already know straight isn't good for you, then don't do it, okay? You can try it and go back to either of the other ones also. So we have 2 arms, 2 legs, right leg, left arm, and up, left leg, right arm. Now start to pay attention, regardless of which version you're doing, start to pay attention to keeping your torso nice and even on the mat. So don't rock to the right, rock to the left as you do this. Okay, a lot of the work is just keeping that torso even. Okay, you could be working with bent knees, straight legs, or feet on the mat. All right, we start to the right, so the next time you go left, you'll be even, hug things in, and rock side to side. All right, we're going to really slow that down. So let's start with 2 feet to the mat here. Yeah, we won't just slow it down, we'll add stuff. How's that? Hands down by the side. Now extend your right leg, left arm. And let's just go ahead and from here start to raise the right leg, point the toe, flex the right foot, bring it down. The left arm is still back. Raise the right leg, flex, point up, flex down. One more, point up, flex down, bring the right foot in, left arm down, left leg forward, right arm back, point up, flex down, point up, flex down, point up, flex down. You feel you're keeping your torso nice and steady here. Flex down and bring it in. And go ahead and let your knees kind of move side to side with your feet on the mat. Let your head start to rock side to side. Inhale and exhale. All right, so if you were doing knees up, do knees up. If you were doing straight leg, do straight leg here. Whichever one you wound up with or you feel like you want to do. Okay, we're going to do this the same thing on the with the feet up. Of course, your feet could still be down, right? Arms up, knees up, or legs straight, and it's right leg, left arm stays back, point up, flex down, point up, flex down, point up, flex down. Last time, flex down, and bring your knees in, relax for a moment, reset, arms, knees. Left leg is, legs are straight, or right knee is still bent. Yeah, I can talk. Okay, so we take the left leg down, right arm back, and 4 times up and down on the left. Yes. Oh, and when you're done, hug it in and rock side to side. Great. Bring your feet to the mat. Let your knees gently open and close here. Inhale and exhale. All right, I think we'll do standing obliques this morning because that was a lot. Let's go ahead and open up the hips. Take your right ankle across your left thigh. Flex your right foot and draw your legs in towards you. Holding on to the shin here, let your legs move forward and back. You're holding your right shin. And then let your leg move side to side. The right leg is moving side to side. We're thinking about opening the hips. Make sure your right foot is staying flexed here. All right, come back to center. Take your left leg up, point, and flex the left foot. And then circle the ankle, the left ankle, one direction and the other. Go ahead and cross tightly at the thighs. Hold on to your right leg with your left hand and your left leg with your right hand and move around. right, we're going to release here, bring both feet to the mat, let the knees gently open and close here. And then without putting the right ankle on the left knee, just draw your right leg in. So you're holding on to your right ankle with your left hand and your right hamstring with your right hand. And just let that leg move side to side. So you're opening, try and keep the torso nice and steady. Open the leg out to the right and draw it over to the left. So a lot of movement here. And then release, unwind. We start with the left ankle over the right thigh, drawing in, holding on to the left hamstring, making sure the left foot is flexed, moving around side to side, forward and back. And then come back to center here. Take your right leg up, point and flex the ankle. Circle one direction and the other. All right, and then let your legs come down. Bring just the left leg in, hold on to the left ankle with the right hand and the left thigh with the left hand, and just move side to side. All right, let's go ahead, bring the feet down, let those knees gently open and close. And come on up to hands and knees. We'll start the week strong with some push-ups. Okay. So we're taking the arms forward. We're coming into a knee down plank. You could be doing these at the wall. You could be doing them in the air. Okay. We want the elbows heading back. Push up and take it back. Heels toward hips toward the heels. Push up. Hips toward heels. And some of you might want to do your push-ups with the knees up if that's you this morning. That works too, but make sure you're not sacrificing the integrity of your spine to get those knees up. And then find your way to child's pose here. Yes, inhale and exhale in your child's pose. Maybe take a moment to revisit your intention. And then find your way to downward facing dog. Now let's go ahead and take a journey, feet to the hands, bringing the feet a little wider with each step until they're mat width distance apart. Bring your forearms to your thighs, press your palms together and bring them to your heart. And then pressing through the feet, extending the legs. Inhale, float the arms up. And as you exhale, step back and find mountain pose. Breathing, inhale and exhale. All right. And just take a moment to see how everything is doing now. Great, let's come to the top of the mat and do some sun salutations. So find mountain pose, inhaling and exhaling. Okay. All right, we'll stay together as we add some arms to this. Inhale, float the arms up. Exhale, right arm back, left arm forward. Inhale, float the arms back up to center, left arm back, right arm forward. So we're twisting to the left. Arms up, standing cobra, elbows to waist, heart shines up. Inhale, exhale, swan dive. Keep the legs straight. Let the hands go where they belong right now. Hands to the thighs, shine your heart forward. Sinking it down, hands to the mat. Step back with your right leg. Enjoy that lunge. And then, good, take it back to a knee up or knee down plank. Whatever serves you best right now. We really want this plank to be strong and the spine to be in a nice straight line here. And then slowly lower. Okay. And we'll go ahead and lift those hands, shoulders toward the ears, hands-free cobra, just like we just did with the standing, and release. All right, take it up to a downward facing dog. We're going to lift the right leg, take a step forward, and complete the journey to the top of the mat, finding a half lift, finding forward fold, grounding through the feet, floating up. Upward salute, palms touch, hands come, heart center, and back to mountain pose. Arms up, we start twisting to the left with long arms, and up, and twist to the right with long arms, and up. Coming into standing cobra, making sure the head is not thrown back. Bring it up, swan dive down. Okay, you all know where you're going with this. Half lift, sink it down. Yeah, nothing to see here, is there? Take the left leg back, lunge. Good. All right, now go ahead and find your nice strong plank. And chaturanga down. Okay, so we're going to switch up this back bend into a sphinx. Go ahead and bring your elbows under your shoulders. Your forearms come to the mat. Your palms are face down on the mat. And then just lift your heart, not throwing the head back. We're sphinxes, yeah. And release. All right, we've done a lot of back bending, so let's go ahead, make a pillow with the hands. Rest the forehead, bend the knees, and if you're standing, just wiggle your hips. And we let the legs go side to side, just relaxing the spine a bit, then coming back to downward facing dog. All right, so once you get back to down dog, enjoy the lengthening of the spine. Take your left leg up and start your journey forward. Left foot. Coming to the top of the mat, and then half lift, forward fold. So remember, we're keeping the legs straight, but we don't care how far down we go. That's just a response to what the body's telling us. Ground the feet, float the arms out and up, palms touch. And hands come heart center. And we release and shake it out. Good. How's everybody doing? All right, let's grab those chairs, okay? Remember, you might have a different surface or you might work out a wall. This time we're going to have the seat of the chair facing us. And we're going to do a down dog from here. We did a down dog from the back, okay, higher. We're going to do it a little lower. If you're working at a table, your surface level might be the same. That's fine too. Okay, if you're working at a wall, your hands might be a little lower. Let's find down dog from here and see how that feels. and then walk it back in and shake things out. All right, so now we're going to stand to the side of the chair. I'm not going to say left or right for now. We're just going to say leg closest to the chair, leg farther away from the chair. As we go gate into knee down half moon. So I'm going to show you what it's going to look like here. We're going to be turning the the leg closest to the chair, the toes there, all right, and making our legs wide. Our gate is here, right? And then when we come to the half moon, we'll be here, and we'll start to lift into half moon, okay? So we'll obviously be taking that a lot slower. Everybody ready? Oh, look at that. Oh. Half moon without the chair. I see you. Yep. Okay, so let's go ahead. And of course, if you do have a half moon without the chair, you're welcome to do that instead. Turn your toes closest to the chair, toward the chair. Okay. Take your legs kind of wide. Bend that knee closest to the chair. Hand, outside leg, hand down with the palm facing out. Inside leg, arm up. We tilt back. Okay. Here's where we're moving into gate. And then we come forward, hand to the chair, arm up. Okay. So we're just moving in and out of gate right now. All right, the next time your hand is on the chair, bring your top hand to your hip. So your top hand is to that back hip. Now start to draw that back leg in and up, and then when you're feeling steady, take your arm up. Yeah, so this is half moon with the hand on the chair. And let's go ahead, bend that front knee, bring that back leg down with grace and style. Come back into a little gate here. And come on up, hands to the hips. Let's turn all 10 toes forward, okay? And with the legs wide, put the index fingers in the hip creases and just fold forward, keeping the hips over the ankles. And then go as far as you want in your forward fold. Let your hands come to where they belong on your legs. Some people's hands might touch the floor. And then just move around. Release. So your hands could be on your legs for this. They could be on the mat. Come back to center. Bring your hands to your hips. Take a half lift. Press through the feet. Lift up. Inhale and exhale, and heel toe your feet back together. Shake things out. Are you ready on the other side? So you can move your chair to the other side or walk around to the other side of your chair. Make sure you should have said this already. Make sure your chair is not going to slide, right? Take the legs wide. Turn your other toes to face the chair, bend that inside knee, the outside leg is straight, okay? That palm, outside palm is open, and we move into gate, back, and up, back, and up. Let's take it back. Up. Okay, the next time we have the hand on the chair, we're going to stay there. Bring the top hand to the outside hip. Start to move that back leg in, the outside leg. Raise it, and when you feel like you want to, raise that arm to half moon. All right, bend the knees, step back with grace and style. And one more time, gate. Let's float into half moon again. Now I'm not sure if we did it on the other side, but let's go ahead and do it on this side. Good, and release, come on up with the legs wide. Fold forward from the hips and just release into a forward fold, something that feels good to you, legs wide. Move around. Get maximum movement here. Include the head and neck. Nod your head yes and no. And as you bring your head back to stillness, always end on a yes. Bring your hands to your thighs. Now come halfway up with a nice straight spine. Press through the feet. Lift and heel toe together. Alrighty. Inhale and exhale. So how was that? Fun to do half moon, right? And the chair really helps a great deal. All right, let's put the chair off to the side and get to those standing obliques I promised you. Yeah. All right. So shake the legs out. We're going to take the feet wider than hip width distance with the toes turned out. And let's go down and up. Remember, we square the feet so the knees will move over the toes. The knees are moving through the center of the feet. They're not buckling in, they're not buckling out, okay? All right, we've got the hands to heart center, palms face down. And we twist to, let's bend the knees and stay here, twist to the right. And center, now open the arms long. And center, we'll do it to the left. And center, open the arms long. And center, straighten the legs. So now we're going to combine legs and arms. Knees bend, twist to the right. Center, legs straighten, long arms to the right. Legs straighten to the left. Knees, elbows up. Long arms. And up to the right. And up, long arms, and up to the left, and up, long arms, and up, back right, and up, long arms, and up, and left, and up, long arms, and up. We're going right, we're staying here. Extend the arms. Bring them in, extend, and in, and extend, and in, one more, extend, in, up, straighten the legs, take it down, and to the left, extend, in, extend, in, extend, and in, and extend, and in, bring it up, inhale, arms long, exhale, step together, shake things out. All right, so in this particular, actually it's going to be half moon tonight, we did gate to half moon, and we're also going to be focusing this week on our warrior two. So let's step the legs wide, turn the right toes forward, and the left toes in at an angle, okay? Remember the feet are square, so by squaring the back foot, that puts a lot of energy into this leg. The front knee bends, and by squaring that front foot, the knee goes just where you want it, right through the center of the foot, okay? The pelvis is level, the shoulders are over the hips, and the arms are out. Okay, so now notice how Warrior 2 has us looking forward as we gaze past the fingertips. Okay, so we're looking forward, but guess what? We're also grounded back. So that's one of the energies of Warrior 2. Forward looking, but firmly rooted in what's happened in the past. Not attached, but just it grounds us. And then let's bring the arms up as we turn the feet, left toes to the left, right toes in at an angle. Ground the feet and land in your warrior two. Gazing to the left and checking your alignment from here. Okay. Looking forward. All right, and turning all 10 toes forward, bring your hands to your heart, inhale, and just fold halfway over those hip creases. Okay, extending through the spine, you're halfway, and then your arms come out from your shoulders, your arms come by your ears, your feet are grounded, your upper body is super light, float the arms up, inhale, exhale, step your feet together, shake it out. All right, and now start to move around, feel into your body, see what kind of moves your body might be asking for. Look around your space, see if there's something that you want as we come down. Okay, you might want to cover up or have everything you want nice and nearby. Inhale and exhale. And then as you're ready, line yourself back up in mountain pose at the top of your mat. Inhale, float the arms up. Exhale, swan dive from here. Let the hands go where they belong, right? Could be high, could be low, could be anywhere in between. Bend the knees, bring the hands to the thighs and shine your heart forward, half lift, sinking it down, hands to the mat, stepping back to downward facing dog. All right, you could always be in table or have your hands on the wall. And we're going to, if the knees are available, let the knees go to one side and hips to the other. If the knees are not available, just move the hips side to side. Come back to center, bring the knees down, sit off to the side, and find seated mountain pose. Working on that spinal extension, turn the palms out, grounding through the hips, inhale. Pressing the crown of the head up toward the sky as the arms come down, lengthening the spine. Good, and then shake things out. So we're going to do a couple of straight leg forward folds here, okay, with intention. So the legs are long, the feet are flexed, the spine is long. Inhale, float the arms up, okay? Of course, do whatever needs to be done for your shoulders. Now we're going to start folding forward from the hip creases, keeping the arms in line with the ears. Okay, so your arms are in line, even if you're here, right? The arms are staying in line with the ears. And just go into your fold where you can, that the arms stay in line with the ears. And then keeping the arms in line with the ears, come on up. Keeping the arms in line with the ears, start to lean back. And just go where you can with this. Maybe point the toes here. And then flex the feet, come on back up to center. We'll do that one more time, keeping the arms in line with the ears, fold forward, the feet are flexed. We're reaching out from the hip creases. And Coming up, now pointing the toes and taking it back. And bring it up, and now just let your arms drop forward, let your toes point, coming into a forward fold, just loosening everything up. Good. Come on up, shake things out. And let's roll down here. All right. Give the spine a moment. We're going to move into a little more spinal clearing. So with your left foot on the mat, take your right leg up. Hold on to the back of your right leg. If that doesn't reach for you, you can't clasp your hands around your right thigh. Just hold on to the side of your right leg. Now press your right leg into your hands. So we're pressing away for a spinal release. And then just let up on that. So release, but keep your hands where they are. And then press back in. So it's very different from a hamstring stretch. We're pressing the leg away from us rather than toward us. And bring it in. Go ahead and bend that right knee. Hold on to the right ankle with the left hand and the right hamstring, the right upper right leg with your right hand, and let the leg move around, side to side. Okay, now we're going to deepen this a bit. Put your right hand on your right ankle. Take your left arm out from the left shoulder. Let the right knee come over to the right, and then over to the left, to the right, and to the left. All right, and then come back to center. Bring the right foot down and open and close those knees. Inhale and exhale here. All right, we're going to take the left leg up. Hold on to the left leg with the hands. Press into the left leg, into the hands with the left leg. Spinal clearing. Now release. Press back into those hands. And release, taking the left ankle in the right hand and the left hand is on the left leg. Go ahead and let the leg move side to side. Now take your left ankle in your left hand, your right arm out to the side. Take the left leg open to the left and over to the right. All right, let's come back to center. Left foot to the mat. Knees gently open and close. Inhale and exhale. All right, now we're going to extend both arms and both legs. Inhale. Exhale, draw just the right knee in. Leave your left leg straight as much as possible. Okay, we're holding on to the right shin or the right hamstring. This is Ardha Appanasana, half wind removing pose. Extend your right leg, two arms up. Now just the left knee comes in, holding shin or hamstring, keeping that right leg as straight as it's willing. Extend the left leg, arms overhead. Now both knees in. Okay. And we're going to take this to a happy baby. And rock out the spine. So get a nice little spinal massage here. And then come back to center. You can hold on to the back of your legs here with your hands. Keep the feet up and point and flex. And then circle the ankles one direction and the other. Good, release the feet to the mat. Take the legs close together, they're touching. Arms are out from the shoulders. And we'll do little windshield wipers here, very gently taking the knees to the right, gaze to the left, knees left, gaze right. Just feeling into what's right for your spine right this moment. And then if deepening feels right to you, go ahead and let the knees come further to the right, gaze to the left, and hold for a moment. And then come through center and knees left, gaze right. All right, come center. Put the feet hip-width distance apart. The arms are still long. Extend through the fingers and wiggle into a gentle fist. Extend and gently wiggle. Extend and wiggle. So extend now and stay extended, and see if you can feel the energy running all the way up your arm into the shoulder. Now, without coming into a fist, just relax those fingers a little bit and extend more. Really get maximum energy flow up the arms here and release. Now making a gentle fist, go ahead and rotate the wrists one direction and the other. So we do that for the hands and also for the spine. Okay, it's all connected. Bring your hands down by your side now and start to scan your body from head to toe. See what final movement your body needs to make and wants to make before you can settle into your comfortable final relaxation position for today. Is there anything that needs to realign or be done again? Just go ahead, work through that. Start to set yourself up for final relaxation. Notice the earth supporting you. Inhale through the nose and slowly exhale. Just release your body onto the earth. Release all effort and just be in your final relaxation. Slowly begin to bring your awareness back to your space. Invite a deeper breath. Gently bring movement back to your body. And on your next inhale, stretch long. Exhale, draw the knees in. Give yourself a hug. Find your way over to a side. And back up to a nice, easy seat. Take a moment with your hands at your heart to review your practice and your intention. And then as you turn your gaze to your own good heart and your bright spirit, thank and honor yourself for your practice, and we thank and honor each other for sharing this time. Namaste.